Do you ever feel like no matter what you do, you've spent a lot of money on skincare, you've watched most of my videos, your skin has not improved? In fact, you've gotten to something that a lot of dermatologists like to call the skin plateau. Now, some other people fall under the category where they've hit the 30-year mark and their skin is getting older than their age, meaning the early onset of forehead wrinkles, deep set smile lines, wrinkled eye lines is starting to show and they don't know what to do about it. Some other people also have the issue where the last time they saw their period was in January. Trust me, I understand how you feel. And I want you to know that, in fact, even the Bible says, according to 3 John 2, that God wishes that above all things you will prosper and that your health will be in check, even as your soul prospers. Meaning, I'm not the only one that cares about your health and your skin and your wellness. God also cares about your health and your skin and your wellness. And that is why today is Knowledge Day. Knowledge that will save you from all these issues that you've been having, that you can easily adapt into your life, and that will help you to ensure that your skin is improved, your health is improved, and you are able to also maintain your weight. Now, can we really talk about all of these things without making sure that we know the status of our hormones? You guys are always saying, Eniola, every single time we talk about this, you say we should go and get our hormonal panel done. I'm only saying this for your good. I want to encourage you to take a step outside your comfort zone. I know it is scary for some people to go to the hospital to get anything done, but please make sure you get your hormonal panel done with a major emphasis on your adrenal gland readings. They're going to check your cortisol levels, your aldosterone, and of course your adrenaline levels. If your body is not able to properly manage its own fight and flight response in the sense of the stress hormone, everything around your metabolism, including your skin, is going to be affected. Some of you, it is not your product that is not working. It is the fact that your body is not able to reduce the melanin pigmentation it is producing. Hence, even though you are using a skin lightening, a skin brightening product, you are still getting darker. Prolonged sun exposure without the use of a total coverage sunscreen, as well as an ineffective skincare routine. You see, the concoction of stress, the concoction of an increase in melanin pigmentation, acute sun exposure, and of course an ineffective skincare routine is what will ensure that your skin becomes dull and dark in complexion. And that is why it looks like you've watched all my videos in the past. None of it has really helped you. Now, aging is absolutely normal, but we are supposed to age with grace and age with class. Now, aging is something that starts to show once you hit that age 30 mark. And that naturally tells you that you need to adapt your skincare routine to accommodate the lifestyle and the age that you are in as a woman. Some of the early onset symptoms of terrible aging includes at just 30, you're starting to notice folds on your forehead, you're starting to see deep set smile lines, and you're starting to see that your eye area is becoming wrinkly. It is supposed to happen, but it is not supposed to happen when you are 30. That is just trying to let you know that you are not paying attention to the right things in your skincare routine. Now, permit me to say this. Somebody that is darker in complexion and that is experiencing aging symptoms, they are not the same. The skincare products that they are going to use is not the same. They are going to need different products. And this is why I have a lot of problem with some of the clients that I have from time to time. Oh, I'm noticing that my skin is getting older, but I also want to be able to maintain my fair complexion. You cannot eat your cake and have it. Once you cross the 30 mark, it is time to embrace your natural complexion and focus on adding skincare products that will help to combat early onset signs of aging. Now, if you are 25 downwards, under 30, you can still use products to amplify your complexion. You can use products to brighten and to lighten up your skin. That is all well and good. Because I don't believe that we should just separate our skin from every other thing that is happening in our lives. No. So I like to always go around the route of something that is holistic in perspective, so that you are eating your way to good skin. You are taking supplements that also encourages your skin to be beautiful, but you are not also compromising on certain things that affect your health in the long run. So this particular segment, we're going to be targeting dull and dark complexion. By dark, I mean you've noticed that your complexion is getting darker. So our first step is to ensure that we are getting up to 7 to 8 hours of rest. You know, the good thing about this plan is it's not something that you have to start spending a lot of money on. It is not something that requires ostentatious purchases. It just requires you paying attention to some of the things that I'll be mentioning in today's video and adjusting your life to accommodate all these tips so you can start to see changes. Number one is 7 to 8 hours of sleep, non-negotiable. You know, the other day my husband was just saying that and your allowance is 10, you slept. You go inside the room, you leave me in the sitting room, and you allow me to start watching TV all by myself. And I told him, I need my beauty rest. And I need to age with grace, and I know that this is what I need. Now, the supplements that you are going to need is going to be a combination of vitamin C, glutathione, and omega-3 fatty acids. Remember, I said this is under the category of people who want to get fairer, who are trying to brighten up their complexion, and who also want to be able to stabilize their hormones. Vitamin C helps to reduce the production of melanin pigmentation on the surface of your skin. It also works hand in hand with the cells in your skin that produces collagen that helps your skin to be youthful, as well as combating the issues that happens on your skin when you expose your skin to the sun. Omega-3 fatty acids, which is mostly found in salmon, in fish, sometimes even in chicken fat and all of that, is responsible for the bounce and the smoothness of your skin. When you use a glutathione supplement as a supplement, like you swallow it, you are ingesting an antioxidant that is able to reduce melanin pigmentation on the surface of your skin, that is also able to help your skin to look brighter and fairer, and that is also combating the issues that happens with your skin cells when it comes to stress and cellular damage. That is what you are taking when you take glutathione. Now, do you see why I said these three supplements work hand in hand to chiefly combat issues that happens when it comes to your skin is getting duller, your skin is getting darker, or your hormones are imbalanced and all of that? The foods that we are going to be adding to our nutrition plan include strawberries, berries, carrots, oranges, avocado, and of course salmon. And that's because you don't want to just be eating anything. See, this is the thing, we are blessed with a lot. In fact, when you go into the markets these days, I don't know about you guys, but in Canada I'm always confused. It is my supplement, health, nutrition and skincare plan that helps me to stay on target. That means that I don't go to the mall to just buy anything. I buy what is going to be of nutritional benefits to the lifestyle that I want to have and to the goal that I have for my skin and my health. And that is why if you're trying to fix issues, especially when it comes to your skin is getting darker, your complexion is getting duller, strawberries, oranges, carrots, salmons, and avocados are going to be things that you'll be adding into your meals day in, day out, either as a side dish, either as a snack, or either in the form of a fruit salad. You need to upgrade the percentage of your vitamin C serum. You need to upgrade the percentage of your vitamin C serum. There is something called skin plateau. Skin plateau means that your skin gets to the point where the products that you're using would honestly not give you better changes. Meaning it has gotten to the point where it is just there, it has climaxed. Like, you know, when a man and a woman, they do things together and they ooh, and then they descend. That plateau, that climax is what is called skin plateau. Once you get there, you need to either increase the product percentages that you use, or you change your entire product on its own to using another set of products that will give you different results on its own. So if you've been on the same product for the past 3 months and you've noticed that you've not been seeing significant changes whatsoever, it is time to upgrade or push it aside and get another set. Now, I choose to follow upgrade because there are some products that once you switch it entirely, your skin can get really, really bad, and you don't want that. So if you want my advice, I'm gonna say upgrade your vitamin C serum from something that is 2%, 5%, to 10%, or even to 20%. And this is where the timeless vitamin C serum with up to 20% L-ascorbic acid, vitamin E, and ferulic acid comes into the picture. I'm telling you, changed my life. Changed my life. Sometimes I just switch things in and out of my skincare routine because I want to be able to see good changes. The older you get, remember I said, the older you get, the more you need to adapt your lifestyle, your skincare routine to the changes that you want to see, especially when you're getting older or if you're dealing with a dullness or a darkness in complexion. Number 2 thing that we are going to be switching in your routine will have to be your sunscreen. See, save your money to buy expensive sunscreens. They are not just expensive for expensive sake. They are expensive because the materials and the ingredients inside it are supposed to increase the coverage that your skin is supposed to have from harmful sun exposure has been upgraded. That is why the price is on the high side. If you use a cheap sunscreen, if you use a cheap skincare product, you're going to get cheap benefits. That is just what it is. You are not going to be getting the same results that someone else is getting. I have to be honest with you, okay? And that is why I'm like, be calculative about where you invest your money in, especially when it comes to your beauty maintenance, your skin maintenance as a woman. For you now, what you need to do is upgrade your vitamin C serum, switch your sunscreen to something that is more effective. See, the way we age is dependent on 2 factors: the skincare products that we use and what? Genetics. I'm telling you, that is why you will see somebody that you met 10 years ago, they've aged terribly. When you ask them, they will say, this happened, this happened, this happened. You put 1 and 2 together. Lack of funds, they've not been resting, hustle culture, survival mode, a lot of things has happened to them. Meaning, as you cross the 30-year mark, see, certain nutrients in your body is going to start to decline. And that is why you start seeing early onset signs of aging. It is not a bad thing. It is nature for you. What you have to do is to supplement what is declining with some of the tips that I'm going to be giving you in today's video. In fact, scientists have said for you to be able to age properly, you need between 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Your body is going to need longer to recover from a day's work in order to supplement its energy levels and in order to synthesize and produce enough collagen and elastin that gives us that firm and youthful skin. And for that to happen, we need to sleep. Secondly, we're going to go on a combination of 3 supplements. Benefits that you should be expecting to get when you combine these 3 supplements together includes vitamin E, a chief antioxidant that is responsible for repairing our skin's cellular damage and that is also responsible for protecting our skin from ultraviolet skin damage. CoQ10 is responsible for allowing our cells to be able to produce enough energy that carries us throughout our entire day. Then lastly, collagen is what is chiefly responsible for the firmness and the youthfulness of our skin. Now let's talk about the changes that you need to make when it comes to your skincare routine and when it comes to the products that you'll be switching out or adding into your routine. 3 things. See, once you cross the 30-year mark, you need to add NAD+ into your skincare routine. You need to add phytoretinol complex into your skincare routine, and you need to add hyaluronic acid into your routine. You mean, I'm telling you that once I see a rundown of your routine as a woman that is over 30, I want to see NAD, I want to see phytoretinol complex, and I want to see hyaluronic acid in your routine. Now you can get NAD in the form of an essence. NAD is supposed to go into the DNA of your cell. The DNA of your cell that depreciates in terms of damage, that depreciates and decline in terms of nutrients. NAD is responsible for allowing it to have the cushion it needs. It also offers our skin cellular regenerative properties while also helping our skin to recover from ultraviolet damaging rays. By damaging now, I mean ultraviolet aging rays. In the last one, we talked about ultraviolet burning rays. Ultraviolet burning rays from acute sun exposure that allows your skin to become darker is what we combated in the last one. This one, we are combating ultraviolet aging rays that allows your skin to start to age in a very terrible way. And that is why NAD is important. Now, phytoretinol complex is 2 times better than your traditional retinol because it first of all does not give you those allergic reactions like purging, peppery sensation, itching, all those terrible things that comes with using your traditional retinol. But it also gives you the benefits that comes with using retinol. And that is why if you check the market now, a lot of skin manufacturers are adding phytoretinol complex to their serums, to their formulations, to their eye creams because it helps to slow down aging symptoms and and it does not bring those terrible side effects. Now, hyaluronic acid should be abundant in your routine. I don't know, I was making a video on my skincare routine on TikTok a while back, and I used 3 different toners because those 3 toners have hyaluronic acid individually, but I just like the moisture and the way it allows my skin to feel when I combine those 3 toners in the same routine. And the reason why I do that is because of the hyaluronic acid ingredients in those 3 toners. Hyaluronic acid helps your skin to hold up to 1,000 times its natural moisture and volume. You see, people who start to lose volume on their face, by volume I mean that youthful chubbiness, that youthful radiance, that youthful life on their skin, it's because their skin is lacking in natural moisture. And the only way to add that back is to add hyaluronic acid serums into your skincare routine. For nutrition, my girl, for nutrition, we need to make sure that you're cutting down on processed sugar to a barest minimum. To a barest minimum. I know you want to take your Coke, your Fanta and stuff. It has to be something you'll be doing once a month. I'm telling you, you also need to cut down on dairy, you need to cut down on processed foods, and you need to know the difference between probiotic foods and prebiotic foods. Those 2 foods have to be in your nutrition plan, in your meal plan, in order to stabilize your gut health. See, gut health helps our weight to be maintained. Gut health improves our skin. Gut health is responsible for our metabolism. Everything starts from the gut, and that is why you need to make sure that you are eating probiotic rich foods and prebiotic rich foods in your skincare routine. Now, if you're still confused on how to even go about your entire routine, I know, Eniola, you've given us a lot of tips, you've given us a lot of knowledge in the past, and I'm still confused. In fact, I'm a beginner and I didn't understand half of what you said. We've designed Skin Body to be able to offer you personalized recommendations and to point you in the right direction when it comes to designing the perfect routine for your age, for your lifestyle, and for the skincare goal that you want to achieve. So head over to www.skinbody.com to get started on getting your own routine and your own lifestyle plan ready for you today. Last but not the least, can we do anything in this life without touching grass, without encouraging body movements, without exercising, without figuring out what kind of body movement is applicable to my own lifestyle right now? I can't go to the gym because I don't have time. Okay, can I do 10 minutes Pilates in my house? I can't do 10 minutes Pilates because I don't feel like I'm flexible enough, but you can go on a walk. Oh, I don't like to go on a walk, but you can jog. Oh, I don't want to do anything, but you can wake up from your bed and do 5-minute stretch routines every day. Ooh, stretch your joints, your elbows, your ankles, every part, and stretch it. Have a good stretch every single day. By all means, make sure that you are moving your body. It is a combination of all these factors, this one, that will help you to achieve the goal that you have for your skin, for your health, and of course for your weight. Thank you so much, guys, for watching today's video. Do not forget to give me a huge thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section about the supplement plan or the health plan, the nutrition plan, or even the skincare plan that we were able to cover. Thank you so much for watching, and of course I'm going to see you in the very next one.